Ralph Lauren is a brand which brings to life the dreams of so many, and yet it does so with elegance and class. It defines itself by being as authentic as possible to its roots. Its vision has seen many realms, from preppy to casual and even entering the domain of streetwear for a bit. Such designs have led the main brand of Ralph Lauren to evolve itself and stem branches, eventually leading to the creation of other Ralph Lauren lines such as the Ralph Lauren Collection, Ralph Lauren Purple Label, Polo Ralph Lauren, Double Ralph Lauren, and Lauren Ralph Lauren, just to name a few. But who envisioned all of this to begin with? Which genius was able to create such a beautiful thing? As the name appears, you can probably guess right. That man is none other than Ralph Lauren himself. But in order to understand how he came up with the brand, we need to take a ride back to 1967, where Ralph was working in a drawer in the Empire State Building, where he spent hours designing the perfect ties. He completely rebelled against the criteria, which demanded people to wear traditional pieces without ever changing the way they were worn. He created short ties, long ties, narrow ties, but was not satisfied with any of those designs. He considered them too dull and plain. And as a man of focus and determination, he came up with the wide tie, which were also handmade and made of nothing but pure luxury. Thus, Ralph's neckwear line was born and labeled Polo. The following year, in 1968, Ralph debuted his first full men's collection. When asked what inspired him to make such a collection, he simply replied with, "I wanted more romance, and I wanted something that got me excited." It was not until 1970 when he opened the Polo by Ralph Lauren shop in a Bloomingdale's. Following his vast amount of success, this store did not become his only store. Within the next few years, his brand had stores all over the place, stretching from Beverly Hills to the flagship store in New York City. Now, I'm sure that even though this is great and all, you're still asking yourself, when was the Polo Pony born? Well, the iconic Polo Pony made its debut in 1971. However, it was not originally featured on the chest area of the clothing. It first appeared in the cuffs of a new line of women's shirts he created. And just around the corner the following year, the famous Polo shirt was also introduced. In addition to this, the brand just recently in 2018 celebrated its 50th anniversary in Central Park, New York. With all of that in mind, however, why do people really love the brand? Is it simply because it makes you stand out in a crowd? Or is it because its pieces make you feel like you belong and no one can tell you otherwise? Let's have a brief look at a few people's insights on why they love the brand.
That I will probably keep in my wardrobe forever because you can't go wrong with a classic white button-down shirt.
Polo drawers, polo socks. Man, come on, man. This is not, I didn't know I was doing this interview today.
Now, I myself also love the brand Ralph Lauren and all it has to offer. But I don't really like the brand's clothing with the big logo branding. I simply opt out for a traditional look with a small pony. If I do step out of my comfort zone in that sense, I most definitely will wear the iconic flag sweater or the polo bear sweaters. Now, one specific piece of the brand, which I don't own but hope to own one day, that truly cemented the brand in today's society is none other than the iconic cable knit cashmere sweater. That's a mouthful. The sweater is a beautiful, heavy sweater that will keep you warm on all occasions. It could be dressed sophisticatedly and nonchalant. It is simply a staple piece that everybody should have in their collection. Now, all of these pieces of clothing are each well designed, and they each have a story to tell. These pieces are here to stay for the ages. Wearing Ralph Lauren is simply a fashion statement that screams, "I am who I am, and I am here to make my mark in the world." Plus, as a man who was born in the Bronx, located in New York, he showed the whole world what it meant to be a stand-up citizen. He showed the world that with hard work and determination, you can accomplish your dreams. Now, just as we have seen television demonstrate fashion icons such as Gianni Versace, Maurizio Gucci, I would not be surprised that in the coming days we will eventually see an on-screen representation of the man Ralph Lauren and his beautiful legacy. And before I end the clip, guys, like I said previously, wear what you like and what makes you happy. Even an icon like Ralph wears what he likes, and sometimes what he wears is not even a designer brand.
Both been wrong.
Well, this shirt I bought at Kmart. This is living proof of what I believe in. I love the aging of it. I love the rips. I love it all. And I like the way I look at it.
You didn't design it?
I didn't design it.
Thank you all for watching and love you till next time.